VBT Technique 51. Lord Shiva says, on joyously seeing a long-absent friend, permeate this joy. Meaning, when you see a friend and suddenly feel a joy rising in your heart, concentrate on this joy. Feel it and become it, and meet the friend while being aware and filled with your joy. Let the friend be just on the periphery, and you remain centered in your feeling of happiness. Consciousness. Joy on sudden friend visit. VBT Technique 52. Lord Shiva says, when eating or drinking, become the taste of food or drink, and be filled. Meaning, whatsoever you are eating, feel the taste and become the taste. Consciousness. Feel heartfully the food and drink taste. VBT Technique 53. Lord Shiva says, O lotus-eyed one, sweet of touch, when singing, seeing, tasting, be aware you are and discover the ever-living. Meaning, your mind can reflect everything, but your mind cannot reflect you. If you are aware of yourself, then you have transcended the mind. Consciousness. Self-awareness. VBT Technique 54. Lord Shiva says, wherever satisfaction is found, in whatever act, actualize this. Meaning, you feel thirsty, so you drink water. A subtle satisfaction is attained. Forget the water, forget the thirst. Remain with the subtle satisfaction that you are feeling. Be filled with it, simply feel satisfied. Consciousness. Satisfaction. VBT Technique 55. Lord Shiva says, at the point of sleep, when the sleep has not yet come and the external wakefulness vanishes, at this point being is revealed. Meaning, there are some turning points in your consciousness. At these turning points you are nearer to your center than at other times. You change gears, and whenever you change a gear you pass through the neutral gear. That neutral gear is nearer. In the morning, when sleep is going, vanishing, and you are feeling awake but not yet awake, just at the midpoint, you are in a neutral gear. There is a point when you are not asleep and not awake, just in the middle. There you are in a neutral gear. From sleep to waking, your consciousness changes the whole mechanism. It jumps from one mechanism to another. Between the two mechanisms, there is no mechanism, there is a gap. Through that gap you can have a glimpse of your being. Consciousness. Gap between sleep and a walk. VBT Technique 56. Lord Shiva says, illusions deceive, colors circumscribe, even divisibles are indivisible. Meaning, this world is Maya. Consciousness. Maya. VBT Technique 57. Lord Shiva says, in moods of extreme desire be undisturbed. Meaning, in extreme desires be undisturbed. Be a witness or observer. Consciousness. Observer of desires and disturbances. VBT Technique 58. Lord Shiva says, this so-called universe appears as a juggling, a picture show. To be happy, look upon it so. Meaning, this whole world is just like a drama, so don't be too serious about it. Seriousness will force you into trouble, you will get into trouble. Don't be serious about it. Nothing is serious, this whole world is just a drama. If you can look to the whole world as a drama you will regain your original consciousness. Consciousness. Life is a drama. VBT Technique 59. Lord Shiva says, O beloved, put attention neither on pleasure nor on pain, but between these. Meaning, be attentive neither of pleasure or pain but between these. Be away from extremities but be in the middle. Consciousness. Middle of pain and pleasure. VBT Technique 60. Lord Shiva says, objects and desires exist in me as in others. So accepting, let them be transformed. Meaning, avoid dual mind, one for yourself and one for others. Accept that objects and desires exist in me as in others and be transformed. Consciousness. Desires acceptance,